the elections have already been completed, and Lira is one of the areas that is expected to be a hot spot, particularly when it comes to electoral violence. So our coming here is, one is to rally the young people, which is the largest population that is also known as to be a key actor in electoral violence. So bringing together young people from the different political parties, we are rallying them for dialogue, that even when they belong to different political parties, even when they're into elections, there is need to talk, there is need to dialogue, and there is need to ensure that there is peace. So they have a stake, they have a role to play in ensuring that we have a peaceful election. The key things that lead to violence is the type of message that comes to young people. Many of them are not always prepared. You will believe that there is a gap when it comes to voter education and the civic education. So the current people or actors of civic or voter education are the actors in the politics themselves. So sometimes the message that is being sent is the message that derives or drives these young people into manipulation. But also the other aspect is now money. We are into the politics that we are seeing today are so much commercialized. So in the unemployment, the poverty rates, so sometimes they become instruments of hate speech, instruments of violence as a result of the money. So they are both to go into violence. So such messages, such discussions are meant to act as a mindset change and show these young people a bigger picture in ensuring that we protect our country from this violence. There are other measures. One is we are looking at the actors themselves, talk of the police, talk of the Electoral Commission, because these are the players in this field. So once they do not handle such issues in a sensitive way, they escalate violence. So dealing with the police, dealing with the Electoral Commission, dealing with candidates themselves, we believe that's one of the mitigation measures that we work with. We also have measures that target the media. In this house, we have media, we have cultural institutions that are also believed to be actors in the process of violence. So having them on board, then you have expanded the process of the message, but also the message going down. So you know that there is escalation of the message to a bigger audience with these targets.
The dialogue is about participation of youth in democratic processes, including elections, and how to ensure a peaceful election. We are aware that youth now constitute over 70% of the total population of Uganda. Those are 35 years and below. Empowerment of youth falls within the Ministry of Gender. So today we are telling them about the various programs under the ministry, like the youth livelihood programs, and how they can benefit. We are going to tell them about the programs related to PDM, youth venture capital funds, and how they can access capital through various partners that we have, like European Union, UNDP, the banks, because participation in democracy requires that youth should be empowered. And so empowerment should start with them. But two, we also require them as elected leaders. Today we are having elected leaders right from the ward level, represented by the chairperson and the representative of the female youth. They are all here. And so we recognize that as elected leaders, they are important in having knowledge, and this knowledge they are able to pass to the rest of the elected leaders at village level, and encouraging them to participate in election in a peaceful manner. We are encouraging them to use dialogue and engagement instead of participating in violent election, because democracy, if we do not engage the youth, they are the ones that are energetic. They are the ones that can determine whether they will reject violence or not. And as you are aware, peaceful election is a prerequisite for democracy.
We had a meeting of multi-party democracies. I should be a risk taker, and I should be positive in everything I do as a youth, and I should be a leader at my younger age, and I should know that I am able and I'll forever be able. And I should also guide my younger ones to take the risk on my fellows.